Happy New Year, my loves, and welcome back to the channel. So it's the first Sunday of the year, and I'm truly grateful to have you here with me once again. And as always, we give thanks to God for His continuous protection, grace, and blessings that have carried us safely into this new year. And in today's video, we are starting the year gently and deliciously with a comforting bowl of Ghanaian light soup made with proper charcoal roasted goat meat and flavorful dry fish. This is the kind of warm, nourishing meal that's perfect for this cold weather. So if this sounds like a kind of vibe, then please sit back, relax, and then enjoy. Thank you. Starting off by placing my pot on fire, then I'll add some water. And once that's in, I'll add some pepper and then some feki berries. And I'll be boiling this for like 10 minutes at most. Now, I'm not really a fan of garden eggs, so you can just feel free and then add it. Even when I use garden eggs in my soup, the least I use is like 2 or 3, and then I'm good. After 10 minutes, I came back to check and then it was just perfect. So now for our aromatics, I'm just using a small amount of ginger, half onion, 3 to 4 cloves of garlic, and then you're good. And I'll blend it off camera. So in a different pot, I'll be building the base for the soup. And I started off with some charcoal roasted goat meat, some salted beef, a few herrings, and the last thing to go in will be some adwene. And I use nase, adwene nase. This forms the foundation of the soup, and the rest will come in later. And of course, you can never make a proper Ghanaian light soup without Prekese. So you can see me pressing it lightly just to release all the flavor in the soup. Next to add will be some blended ginger garlic mix, the one I blended off camera. So I just added it and then rinsed the blender with little amount of water. And for the seasoning, I kept it very simple. So I just used some salt and then some mixed herbs and spice blend. When making this kind of soup, you don't really need too much. I'll give everything a good stir and I'll let this steam so that the meat can release its all natural juice and flavor. And while that's steaming, I'll just go ahead and blend the pepper and feki berries that we boiled earlier. I'll be blending it off camera. So after 25 minutes into steaming, I added some tomato paste, covered it again, and so that it can continue steaming. 10 minutes later, that's roughly 35 minutes in total. I checked on it, and this is how I want it. See, I'm a penno. Yeah. So I added a bit of water to the blended pepper and feki berry mix, and then poured it into the steamed meat using a strainer. It was at this moment that I regretted not using a bigger strainer, a halka. So I had to use my ladle to help it strain faster. Yes, so lesson learned. I added water gradually according to the amount of meat I used, just to balance everything out. If you watch my soup recipes, then you know it. Already I'm the draw out the enquires and I would de as Once everything is fully strained, I'll just discard the chaff, then add more water if needed, just to adjust the consistency. At this stage, I just tasted for salt just to be sure. Then I added some fresh tomatoes. I used only one, and then some onion. I used just one as well. So I'll leave it and come back after 20 minutes to blend the tomatoes and onion. Yeah. 20 minutes later, I removed the tomatoes and onion and gave them a beautiful blend off camera. You'll notice I didn't add water to the blender. Instead, I used some of the soup itself. If you're here watching and enjoying this video, or if you've watched till this point, your girl is truly grateful. Please follow us on all socials at Upclose with Abena. And don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying this video. So after blending, I added everything back to the pot and rinsed the blender with a little amount of water. I gave everything a gentle stir. Then I added some salted fish, which has probably been cleaned and soaked in water even before I started filming, just to reduce the salt. The next thing to add would be some smoked fish, which is also known as adwene. And I added this at the last stage because I still wanted to feel it. I didn't want it to mash. So I stirred it for the last time, and honestly at this stage I was just praying to finish early so that I could take in. It was that good, so good. And I topped it off with some Kpakposhito, and I left it to simmer on low heat for like 10 minutes, and we done. This was the outcome after 10 minutes. Umpeweina, opedien. You already know there's no way I was eating this without fufu. Trust me, it slaps. It really slaps. Thank you so much for watching till the very end. I don't take that for granted. I say that always. Let me know your thoughts when you try this recipe, or share your thoughts in the comment section and leave a feedback on my community. Yes. I'll see you again in my next upload. Until then, have a blissful, beautiful week, my loves. Bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.